The first epoch is the Planck epoch. And the universe was very compact, less than a million billionth the size of a single atom. All four fundamental forces, gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces, were forged into a single force, which is called the superforce. But in the end of this epoch, gravity split away from the four. The next is the grand unification epoch. When gravity broke away from the four, what is left is collectively known as electrostrong force, which can be described by a grand unified theory. In this epoch, the strong nuclear force broke away from the rest. Then the inflationary epoch began. Universe rapidly expanded, and from the size of an atom, it expanded into the size of a grapefruit. The universe is filled with elementary particles like electrons, quarks, and other particles. Then came the electroweak epoch. By the time the universe was a billionth of a second old, the universe had cooled down enough for the last two fundamental forces, electromagnetic and weak force, to separate from one another. And the ingredients are present for subatomic particles to form in the quark epoch. However, the universe is too hot and dense, and in this piping hot primordial soap, called the quark-gluon plasma, thermonuclear fusion is not yet possible because the temperature is too hot. During the next stage, the hadron epoch, the universe cooled down enough for quarks to bind to form hadrons. The most stable are protons and neutrons. Then came the lepton epoch, in which hadrons and antihadrons annihilate, leaving leptons and antileptons to dominate. In the radiation era's last epoch, the nuclear epoch, the universe is cool enough for baryons to be stable but also hot enough for them to fuse, forming nuclei. This forming of nuclei is done through the Big Bang nucleosynthesis and creating the first chemical elements in the universe, the hydrogen and helium. The universe is cooled down for electrons to attach to a nucleus for the first time, forming neutral atoms, a pivotal moment called recombination. The color universe made it transparent for the first time, which let the photons rattling around within it finally zip